offered in the Vedas as fruity activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank you everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next section, which is Simad Bhagavatam class. May I know who have joined the call this morning. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna, Vinita Gandharvika Mataji. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण राधा प्यारी माता जी दंडवत प्रणाम श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज की जय प्रीतिदासी फ्रॉम शार्लोट हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Preeti Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Radha Pyari Mataji, Dandat Pranam to you and all Vaishnava. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev Ki Jai. Vrunda from Atlanta, Paniyati Dham.
Hare Krishna Runda Gopika Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Nice to hear, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Radha Pyari Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Guru Maharaj. My humble obeisances to all the devotees on the call. This is Harita from Texas, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Harita Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Is there anybody else would like to introduce?
Hare Krishna, Radha Pyari Mataji, all grace Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharajis. My humble obeisances to you and all the devotees. This is Krishna Kumari Devdasi from Raleigh. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Kumari Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna. Prabhuji not yet joined. I can do the chanting. So. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Mataji
Krishna.
Prabhuji joined just now.
Sure, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Today we are fortunate to have Radha, His Grace Radha Pramod Prabhuji to enlightening us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, 8th canto, 21st chapter, 32 verse onwards. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for giving your valuable time and association to us this morning and enlightening on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. I would like to hand over call to you, Prabhuji. Welcome to Bhakti Sangha conference call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Just a minute. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. We are reading Canto 8, chapter 21st, titled Bali Maharaj arrested by the Lord. Text 32. प्रतिश्रुतम् अधातुस्ते निरयेवास इष्यते विषत्वं निरयं तस्मात् गुरुणां चानुमोदितः. Word meaning. Pratishrutam, what has been promised. Adhatuhu, who could not give. Te, of you. Niraye, in hell. Vasaha, residence. Ishyate, prescribed. Visha, now enter. Tvam, yourself. Nirayam, the hellish planet. Tasma, therefore. Guruna, by your spiritual master. Cha, also. Anumoditaha, approved. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Because you have been unable to give charity according to your promise, the rule is that you should go down to hell, live in hellish planet. Therefore, in accordance with the order of Shukracharya, your spiritual master, now go down and live there. Purport. नारायण परा सर्वे न कुतश्चन विद्यति स्वर्गापवर्ग नरकेषु अपि तुल्यात् दर्शनम्. For them, the heavenly planets' liberation and the hellish planets are all the same. For such devotees are interested only in the service of the Lord. A devotee engaged in the service of Narayana is always in equilibrium. A devotee actually lives transcendentally. Although he may appear to have gone to hell or heaven, he does not live in either places, rather, he always lives in Vaikuntha. Sagunan samati taitan brahma bhuyaya kalpate. Vamandev asked Bali Maharaj to go to hellish planets, apparently just to show the entire universe how to tolerate entire universe how tolerant he was. And Bali Maharaj did not hesitate to carry out the order. A devotee does not live alone. Of course, everyone lives with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but because the devotee is engaged in his service, he actually does not live in any material condition. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Kita Janma ho yatta tuvatas. Thus he prays to take birth in an insignificant insect in the association of devotees, because devotees are engaged in the service of Lord. Anyone who lives with him also lives in Vaikuntha. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmelitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pacharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they are not interested in liberation. Narayana para sarve nakutascha vidyati swargapavarga narsheshu apitulyata darshana. They are only interested in the service of Lord. No matter wherever they are, they want to serve the Lord. So that is the main interest for a devotee, especially Gaudiya Vaishnavas. And the main purpose of the practical purpose of Srimad Bhagavatam is to go beyond rituals. It is applied spirituality. Like listening to Srimad Bhagavatam is often treated as a ritual. Like Parikshit Maharaj's example teaches that it is a intensely practical knowledge meant to be applied at every moment, especially at the moment of death or in the extreme situations. Like here we have Bali Maharaj. So Krishna himself declares that no, he is death. Death is not an enemy, or it is God who is visiting us or reminding us himself. So in extreme situations, the real test is how much we have absorbed in the spiritual practice, is how we behave in the extreme situations. Right? Like Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, attachment, like this is a self-assessment we should do, how much we are attached. Attachment and the material mind. So generally people are deeply attached to household affair and material fuss, right? House does not mean a physical dwelling. It refers to the material preoccupation. Even those in the renounced order, like brahmachari, sannyasis, can also be attached to the ideas about themselves and different things they are doing and all these things. So it is what is attachment really? It is the root attachment is to our self-image. So here Bali Maharaj didn't have that attachment. That is his great fortune. He was not attached to his self-image. Our idea about who we are, the form, the core of is actually the false ego, right? So the ego is totality of our concept. Who am I? What am I? So here the fortune for uh, the Bali Maharaj is this. So he was not attached to any of things that is happening to him. So I will just share little notes for you so that it will be easy for you to understand. So what attachment is what is attachment really? Uh, attachment is to our self-image, our ideas about who we are. So this forms the core of our false ego. So ego is the totality of our self-concept. Who am I? What am I? Even the spiritual concepts like I am an elevated devotee can become a new form of false ego. So death is threatening because it destroys all the self images. And in the case of Bali Maharaj, it is sometimes some situations are worse than that also, because in death at least we are living the situation, at least looks like that, but in this case it's an insult. So it is much more painful, right? And here for Bali Maharaj it's a very painful situation, and especially when we are having this very big position it's much more dangerous. Everybody is respecting you, adoring you, and no, it really boosts our false ego. It's fueling our false ego. So how to measure our attachments? What do people who like to tell you? What do the people who like to tell you? They tell you what corresponds to our self-image. They reveal our deepest attachment. They say, Prabhuji, you very give nice class. So if they say, it really boosts the false ego, because that's what I am trying to identify myself. I want to give good class. So if somebody says you are giving good class, immediately it boosts my false ego. Whatever, if you say, okay, Prabhuji, you do nice management, or you do nice this, you do nice this, whatever I am identifying, and people are also trying to tell the same thing, correspond to our self-image. So it reveals our deepest attachment. If we feel good when others confirm our self-concept, if I think I am a good singer and somebody comes and says, Prabhuji, what is singing? It touched our heart, your kirtan. Immediately, yes. You understood it rightly. So whatever is our self-concept, that's actually what people we want us. Oh, your children are so nice. Your house is so beautiful. Your bag is so nice, or whatever, your house, your car, your dog, whatever people are appreciating, and we are feeling little comforted, feeling good, then we should know something is that is where our false ego is stuck. And we feel threatened and treat someone as enemy when they challenge our self-image. And if somebody is trying to correct or do something, then immediately, oh, this person don't understand only. He don't appreciate, he is envious or whatever. So if we cannot destroy the enemy with words or action, we destroy them in our thoughts. That means at least in the thought we are thinking, yeah, I will also show in one fine day. Or these people know they don't understand, they are envious or they are whatever. So we are trying to destroy them. So there is a certain amount of violence that happens, right? And this is all Now we see Bali Maharaj didn't have any of these things, no resistance only. That is such a great thing. That is a devotee, no false ego. See, connection of the things and us is where it is connection. Like I am staying in this house. What is the connection between me and this house? I have to think it is mine. That means what? That is ego. What connects is ego connects. That is clear, na? Now I am trying to destroy what? I am trying to destroy the ego. Things are very simple. So ultimately the problem is ego only. So the false ego and the soul's true nature. So we will try to understand this concept. So the soul is inherently beautiful. So our self-image is not entirely delusional. It's a very simple thing. This world is illusion. This world is Maya. We should not enjoy it. We should serve Krishna. So whatever we have in this world, it's all illusion and Maya. Our house, our family, our children, wife, husband, everything is Maya. That should be very clear. Now, one, it is Maya, and I am trying to enjoy Maya. And what is the connection between me and that object? That is false ego. So soul is beautiful and connected to Krishna, but instead of that we are enjoying Maya. So our self-image is not entirely delusional. It is rooted in the genuine beauty of the soul. The problem is projection. You are understanding? The soul is beautiful, so we want the body to be beautiful too. Hence the cosmetic industry. So for brahmacharis there is no much cosmetic industry. Yeah, we also have some shaving creams to remove our hair, and we apply maybe some cold cream when there is winter season, or when the skin is becoming dry, we apply something. Other than that, we don't have much cosmetics. Yeah, we apply mosquito repellent to protect from mosquitoes. That is the cosmetic we apply. So the point is that why we want to look beautiful? Because are handsome, because its soul is always beautiful. The soul is intelligent. So we want the mind to appear perfect. Hence, our desperate need to be seen right every time. And very interestingly, we are always right only. In the past I may be wrong, but now I am always right. So we cosmetically cover the shortcomings of our mind and project an image of infallibility. We are right people all the time. So this is the nature of false ego. So we see that Bali Maharaj didn't have any of these things. So he is really beyond all this identification. He didn't want to be seen right. He is not arguing. He is not objecting. He said, "What is this? I gave you two, and you came and you cheated, and then now you are telling I didn't give only. First of all, you came small boy, and after that also I gave my own head. I gave, which is much more superior to land, and still you are sending me to hellish." No, he didn't object. So this is the speciality. So now the devotee's relationship with false ego. So here we are talking about Parikshit Maharaj and Bali Maharaj, is that he had no such false projection. You openly acknowledge, I am sinful. This is Parikshit, and even Bali Maharaj also felt, I made a mistake. So he does not say this to receive praise or reassurance, a common spiritual performance. Like yesterday I was taking a podcast on victim mentality. Bali Maharaj is not playing victim mentality. It was a big elaborate discussion. It was in Hindi actually. It's also connected to false ego. I went more detailed in that. What is false ego and how we are not the doers and how mind projects itself. So I have explained it more elaborately in that. But here we'll just take some aspects of it. So here it said that Parikshit Maharaj or Bali Maharaj or all these great devotees, they never say that like I am sinful, not to get any praise or any reassurance. No. So his repentance is internal, genuine, and unrehearsed for no real reason. So, like here, Parikshit Maharaj's situation, uh, he was thinking, I hung the sake around the sage. So, this is a sign of having no false ego. Absence of a need to project, and here actually pretend or pose. So this is actually what Parikshit Maharaj is doing, and even Bali Maharaj is also in the same situation. He is not trying to, there is no sign of false ego. He is not identifying with it. That is the real speciality. So Maharaj Parikshit demonstrated several unmistakable signs of real advancement, and same thing with the Bali Maharaj also. So absolute calmness in face of imminent death, and in case of Bali Maharaj, he was also absolute calm in the face of extreme insult, and he was fearless, and he was very honest self-awareness. He did not pretend to be perfect. So he acknowledged his own his one known mistake with genuine remorse, and so this is actually, these all things are applicable to Bali Maharaj also. That's why I am showing this notes. And now, false signs of progress. So common confusion in spiritual life. What is that? Self-confidence or certainty are often mistaken for spiritual advancement. Weak people seek out leaders who project infallibility. This is the psychological basis of cult dynamics. So here this is actually what we are discussing. So it is, somebody is very confident, it does not mean he is spiritually advanced. Weak people seek out leaders who project infallibility. This is the psychological basis of cult dynamics. That means somebody is very, very confident and they may have many followers. But it does not mean it's that because he is having followers. Why they are followers? Because he is having self-confidence. Not that he is spiritually advanced. He may not be.
I've never done Jelly क्या बोलते हैं?
I'm getting other voices.
I'm sorry, Prabhu, I muted.
So this is very important. Not that because they have many followers, even politicians also many followers. That does not mean they are spiritual leaders. It is only mean that people who are weak, they want leaders. That's all. So true spiritual leader do not claim infallibility. It's very important. It does not mean that somebody is doing mistake is not very spiritual advanced. Spiritual advanced people also can do mistake, not a problem. Parikshit Maharaj did mistakes, Yudhishthir Maharaj did mistakes, and Bali Maharaj did mistakes. A great personalities also do mistake. Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, mistake happen from everyone, not a problem. But they sincerely know they are fallible. How does someone respond when their self-concept is questioned? If with aggression or deflection, it is ego. That means if I am aggressive, somebody is giving me correction, or I am trying to deflect it, it is I am identifying with my ego. If with openness, it is spiritual maturity. So even if they are able to take corrections, they are able to hear when they are told, Prabhuji is such a bogus class you gave. He said, thank you very much. I always know it. I have to improve. So we have to accept reality. And no, it does not matter because Prakriti Krimanani Gunai Karmani Sarvasha. Krishna is giving opportunity to serve. Try your best. It did not work. No problem. Try some other time. Try some other way. Ultimately, it is Krishna who is doing it. We only are desiring to serve, and Krishna is making us an instrument to serve. If he is not making us a proper instrument, that means our desire and purity and intentions, we have to improve them. Then Krishna will make you a better instrument to help others. That's all. So, okay, this is not the part of our topic. Yeah, so here we'll take this part. So all attachment have the same root. That is about the death, because that's notes on Parikshit Maharaj. So I am taking some concepts from it. We'll see if we have time, we'll take that concept, because that is not connected to the topic. We'll go to this topic which is connected to us. So all attachment have the same root. Yeah, this one thing is good. Napoleon reflected on his entire life of victories. All my victories are nothing. They are all defeat. There is one person, Jesus Christ, whose victory is real victory. Is Napoleon Bonaparte. Even Napoleon learned the lesson Krishna sent through life. All earthly victories and attachments are ultimately empty. Oh, I am victorious. I made a big house for myself. I got a good job for myself. I made children and they are very, they are nicely settled. I am successful in life. Such a complicated life we are having. Actually, the life is not complicated. Because of our attachment, it becomes complicated. There is no option. We are attached to our own pleasures and we want to enjoy in a different ways our pleasure. And any obstacle for our pleasure is a problem. And the attachment to the pleasure is because of false ego. That's why it happens. So, and here, so life's purpose is to move from attachment to detachment, from ego to soul. Clear? So all attachment has the same root. Attachment can manifest as love or hatred, but both are forms of same material binding. Krishna sends all of life's experiences, pleasant and painful, with one purpose. What is the purpose? To teach us real detachment. Nirveda Mula Dvijashapa. This is what Parikshit says. To ultimately redirect our attachment towards him. If we are not understanding, Krishna has to send again and again problems. One problem after the one problem, and still we are not learning. We are trying to adjust, make our own things. Krishna says, my God, this fellow don't learn. Send again. Another problem. At the end, we are not understanding anything. Krishna will send death. This body is not fit for you. Take another body, try again. And again, again we are trying to do the same thing and again fail. And Krishna says, Arey, try again. And Krishna never gives up. He has unlimited patience. So we are also unlimitedly adamant to stay in this material world. And Krishna is telling, but I am not going to leave you. I will send you again and again and again, so that you come back one fine day, understanding that this is dukkha shashvatam. You cannot be happy. So attachment to devotees as a path. So in Kapil Dev's teaching, we may say, Prabhuji, I am attached. But what is the way to come out of it? Bali Maharaj, he could come out. But what for me? How can I come out? So Kapil Dev says, do not attempt mere austerities. Bind yourselves to sadhu, a saintly devotee. That is the way for us. The soul is always in love. The question is with what? With my mobile, my laptop, my whatever I have here, my clothes. I may be attached to my wardrobe or anything. And you have love for it, but you can love a devotee also. Right? So the soul is always in love. The question is with what? So attachment to devotee is difficult precisely because they challenge our material self-concept. Because when you go to devotee, he will tell, don't enjoy this illusion. And we are so expert in enjoying the illusion. We are happily enjoying the illusion. We know why I should enjoy this. But no, let me try some more time. We tried to enjoy this illusion many lifetimes, in many forms, as demigods, as animals, as birds. We enjoyed in all varieties, in male, female body and other whatnot bodies we got, we enjoyed it. It didn't work. And we are thinking, maybe one more time I can do. Punah charvita charvananam. That's why it is called. Again chewing the chew. We have done it many times. And again trying it again. Krishna is like, wait a minute, you got a human body. I am giving you something higher. So, the soul is in love. But with what? So, attachment to devotee is difficult because they challenge. So, when you come to Bhakti Sangha class, you always get this challenge. This is, Prabhuji, don't enjoy matter. It don't work anyway. Forget about it. You may be very proud that I made this much bank balance. And devotee is telling, Prabhuji, this is all Maya, At the end of the day, forget all these things. Go to Vrindavan and spend your life there. Once you cross 50, start planning how to go to Vrindavan and settle your life there. Don't worry about all this property and all. Nothing is going to come with you. Just chant and go to Mayapur or Vrindavan, take small place and chant. Or at least give up all the things and full time engage in Prabhupada's mission. That is the only hope. After some age, you cannot continue with serving family and thinking, everything will be fine. No, it will not be fine. You have to give your full time with Prabhupada's mission, and then only it will work. Otherwise, it won't work. Anybody. Full time in the sense, you can be at home full time, serving, chanting the holy name, reading Bhagavatam, serving the deities full time. So, the insulting devotees destroys our attachment to them and deepen material attachments. Hence, Vaishnava Aparadha, offense to Vaishnava, strictly warned against. So now the Vedic view of self-improvement, it's not cosmetics, it's real transformation. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur in Chaitanya Siksha Smrita says, natural virtues of soul include non-violence, honesty, compassion. When the mind becomes clearer through bhakti, the soul's natural qualities began to manifest. So we were discussing yesterday that Avanti Brahmana, as soon as he understood that it is my mind, my false ego that is connecting me to all these problems, when he disconnected his false ego, all the bad qualities are gone. Previously he was very greedy, he was very stingy, he was so arrogant and all these things. Everything was vanished as soon as he cut the false ego. So the degree we are freeing ourselves from this false ego, to the degree we get all the good qualities. So all the qualities of non-violence, compassion, honesty, everything will manifest to the degree we are giving to our false ego. So when the mind becomes clear through bhakti, the soul's natural quality begins to manifest. So Vedic culture does not cover up flaws cosmetically. That means externally it will not help us to clean. No, it purifies the mind so the soul can shine through it. So it is not about like in the corporate world, they teach how to speak very politely, non-violent communication, and very so many styles of behaviors and non-judgmental, this, that. So many seminars are given in them. This is all very cosmetic things that are done in the corporate world. You go, even the HR people are very nicely taught how to deal, how to talk, the receptionist, and especially the hotel industries and all these things. So much cosmetics are there. Thank you, sir. Welcome, sir. All this is all very. Of course, they should be respectful. We don't want to mock about them. That is, respect is there, but internally that is not there. External respect is there. External politeness, all these air hostess and all. Externally they are polite, respectful. That should be there, but it is not internal. They don't mean what they are doing. Some people may be genuine. Some people are just Okay, if I say thank you, please, welcome, and no, and then they are paid for it, finish. So this is fundamentally different from ego-based self-improvement, which is projection rather than transformation. So it's a projection. Ego based self improvement. I am a good person. I want to be seen as a good person. So that's why I act as a good person. That is also ego only. You are not acting as a good person because you want to look good person. No, it's genuinely a transformation of heart. You are always a good person, not that you are posing yourself. You are seeing a difference. So here, because I was hearing one incident of His Holiness Radha Swami Maharaj. He was in Kerala for some treatment, and the driver who was picking up, dropping Maharaj was from a Muslim religion, and he was having beard, topi, and everything. He used to drive, and Maharaj, every time he was sitting in the car, he used to fold his hands, and he was, offering him respects. And I think for few days he was there, and every time Maharaj was respecting him. He didn't talk anything. He just folded his hand and he was respecting. And after, in the final day when he was dropping him to the airport, and Maharaj, he folded again his hand and he respectfully offered pranam to this, means namaskar to this driver. Then the driver started crying. He said, in my whole life, nobody respected me so much. Means it's a genuine respect that is happening. It is not that I want to look good person, that's why. No, the soul is sincerely loving, and no, it is trying to, and it is genuinely he is giving that respect. Like one devotee was taking Maharaj from London. He was driving a chartered flight, but because of some technical defects, they have to land in some Muslim country, and then it was a 6 hours wait in the airport. And Maharaj said, Cyprus or some country it was. So it's all Muslim country, 100% they are Muslims. Maharaj was holding his hands, and he is in a typical Indian sadhu attire, and they are all proper Muslims, and he was just genuinely, offering Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, he was telling. And the shop people, they are coming with some big basket of fruits, and he is giving to Maharaj, Maharaj giving to the devotee, and he was giving to the driver. Even without even speaking or anything, they really felt that he is genuinely respecting. So it's not a ego-based self-improvement. It's actually, it's not, it's a transformation. And the soul itself is respectful. The qualities are manifesting within, like that. So here, this small part of the notes I wanted to share. So the point here is that Bali Maharaj, he is having these qualities, not that he want to look very nice person. It was genuinely coming for him because he got attracted to the Lord. He got devotion for the Lord. So that is the main thing. And one is because he got special mercy from his grandfather, Prahlad Maharaj. He was attached to the grandfather. That gave him the best blessings. And then he got attracted to the Lord because of his grandfather. So once we get attracted to the Lord, then all these material things does not matter only. We naturally feel that, yes, I want to give it. I want to serve. I want to... it's not of show. It's a feeling only that comes, and it's very... At least we should aspire for it. Kabe habe ho se dinam. So when that day will come, when I will be able to feel for Krishna like that. And when I chant, when will I get the tears, and when will I, Gaur Purnima is coming. This is actually what should be our meditation, that when such good qualities will manifest in me, and when will I be able to chant the holy name without offenses, And when we like give, because of this false ego, no, false ego is holding us. It is not allowing us to experience that emotions. False ego don't allow us. False ego tells that it is seeing this world through the lens of our mental emotions. So material emotions are there, the lens are there. We are looking this world through different lens only. But if you give up that, the connection is cut, then we see the reality. We see the reality in a completely different way, and which is really something very special. So here, what Prabhupada is writing is a very nice point he's telling here, that a devotee engaged in service of Narayana is always in equilibrium. This is the thing. A devotee actually lives transcendentally. Although he may appear to have gone to hell or heaven, he does not live in either places, rather he always lives in Vaikuntha. So here, Lord is Vamandev asked Bali Maharaj to go to hellish planets, apparently just to show the entire universe how tolerant he is. So this is the speciality about a devotee. Very tolerant. Why? How he is tolerant? Tolerant from what? Tolerant from the identification. So these identifications which are so strongly to us, and yesterday I took, if somebody want to know more detail, they can go to the podcast. Of course, if it's in Hindi, and maybe if you don't know Hindi, then I can tell in English also. Little bit I will try to say. Because this tolerant is what Krishna's instruction in Bhagavad Gita, very important instructions. And but because the devotee is engaged in his service, he actually does not live in any material condition. Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Kita Janma ho yatha tuvadas, Bahin Mukha Brahma nahi moras. He says, even if I am born as Brahma, if I am not your devotee, I don't want it. So what is that means? This means relationship. This is actually one important thing. Spiritual life, it is two very important points I'll tell. Spiritual life is about relationship with Krishna. And relation with Krishna means in any relation, we have to go according to the desire of that person. Right? We have to act according to the desire of the person, then only I can maintain relationship. Somebody should compromise in their desires. And in this case, Krishna don't compromise. We have to compromise. And this is the most important thing. Krishna don't compromise. We have to compromise our desires. And see, our consciousness, this is very important point I am trying to tell, please understand. Our consciousness is not just knowing about Krishna. Consciousness means understanding the desire of Krishna and acting according to it. Say if the child, mother is conscious of the child, means what? Not that the child exists, okay, I have a child. No, mother is conscious about the child means she knows what the child wants, what he likes, what he does not like, how to help the child to grow, what pleases him to do. So mother does everything that is pleasing to the child. That means that is the level of consciousness. So for us to be conscious means to know what Krishna wants and acting accordingly. Now that if we are not in line with consciousness of Krishna, then we have to take birth again. This is the reason why we are again and again leaving this body and taking birth. Because we are not in line with Krishna's consciousness. Because Krishna's is universal consciousness. We are not that. Once we become universal consciousness, this is actually oneness. Which impersonalists, they think oneness means to become one with the Lord. No. Oneness in terms of consciousness. We have to align our consciousness with him. If we are not aligning, take birth again. Again try, again align, try. No, fail. So again we try. So we have to align. That means I am always thinking of Krishna's happiness. I am always thinking of what pleases him, what I should do, and that is what is spiritual world. Everybody is thinking of pleasure of Krishna and pleasing him, and it's nice place. And here nobody thinks of Krishna. Everybody is interested in their own houses, their own. Why I'm telling houses now? From my window I can see so many buildings. That's why I talk. I am always telling out house because from my window I can see a big, what do you say, concrete forest around. Anyway, so the point is, this is what Krishna. So here, Bali Maharaj is understanding what Lord wants. He did not hesitate to carry out the order. That's why he is successful. If we are hesitating, and spiritual life is not easy, it won't happen like, no, Prabhuji, why this problem is coming, why this problem is coming. Problem is coming because of our false ego only. If you are cutting your false ego, there is no problem. Problem is Krishna is sending this. Krishna is sending the problems to cut the false ego. So, Prabhuji, this is bad, that is bad. And for Bali Maharaj, he immediately removed. All the false ego is gone. And he is happily in Sutal Loka, and Lord is standing in front of him all the time. Can you imagine? He is able to cut it. He did not think, Arey, such a great problem came in my life. He did not think only. He did not go and complain to his grandfather, or he did not go and make a petition. He did not file a case. He did not file a lawsuit. I am wrongly judged, and it was completely. No, he just said, yes, tolerate. This is not a problem only. Because there is no ego, that's why there is no problem for him. So simple, right? If his ego is there, then he'll think, wow, Arey, losing 3 worlds. My car was, that is donation only. We got a car, and that car came into repair, and that person said, sir, this much amount. Immediately it pained in my heart so much Lakshmi I am losing for the repair of my car. I was thinking it is by donation only. If I earn money and then I purchase a car, it will be more painful. Just spending some money for the things which we have, or losing some part of it, where it is paining. If I am losing my car, now I know I cannot keep it for long time. I have to sell it, and if I get in future some donation, I will take. But where it is paining, paining is because of false ego. I am identifying with it. And now I am thinking, oh, my ahankar is gone now. So every item, every place you have to vacate. Like some devotee was sharing some, it's a some material news only. So one woman, her house getting destroyed. So that was illegal construction. The government is coming and dismantling. So she is crying, and I felt very sad for her. So some devotee, like they put in one group. So she is telling, I want to just look at my house for 10 minutes, last 10 minutes, then you destroy it. And I was feeling so sad for her. See, anyway that is going to go for her in life. But now because the ego is holding on to it, she can live happily without that. She can get some alternate, some government will be giving some money, she can construct some other things. So many things are there. But because she identified with it, she's feeling so pain. So I am not sorry that she lost. I am feeling pain because of her attachment. That's actually the reality. So in this world, now everybody is feeling sad because of that only. That they're identifying with it, even though it does not belong to them. She can be very happy in any other situation, but because she is identifying, she is very unhappy. So it is the knowledge that is people are lacking. So here Bali Maharaj is losing everything and is very blissful. Can you imagine? You are in the top of the world and you are losing, and then you are punished. Still, Bali Maharaj is very happy. So he's so tolerant, so tolerant. Okay. We'll take questions. Or I should revise some things.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dhanvat Pranam, Algo Padam Guruji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Such a wonderful class. I'm requesting devotees, if anybody have any questions, please go ahead. Yeah. Sunil, Prabhuji, please go ahead. Your question, Prabhuji. Please unmute and talk, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Sunil Prabhuji. Are you
Mataji, he cannot unmute. I muted everybody. I was away for 1 second from computer. Okay, Pitambar Prabhu, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Hare Krishna, Radha Pramod Das Prabhu, my dandavats to you. Please accept my humble obeisance for the wonderful, wonderful class, Prabhu. What an explanation. I am short of words to describe how much depth you took all of us into the nuances of this attachment, which we are all subject to. So, Prabhu, my quick question is revolving around attachment. How do we guard? We know, Prabhu, that yes, so we have got self-concept. We also know that, someone trying to confirm with what we portray our self-concept to be, we become happy internally, may not be externally. And then someone trying to be critical, then we become like challenged and threatened and all those. Prabhu, how do we come in alignment with what Bali Maharaj developed that consciousness? What should we do, or what should be our approach to be on guard against this attachment, and to come back to as closer? We will never be able to come to the consciousness which Bali Maharaj had, but at least we can try. Sincerity is in our side. So what should we do, Prabhu? Hare Krishna, my dandavats to you. Hare Bol.
First is we should have desire, Prabhu. That is the first thing. So all our attempts is for learning and or hearing all these things is to create the desire. Why we have to hear Bhagavatam is when we see the person having that, we should also aspire to have like this. We should also desire. And then we'll see, they are here and I am somewhere here. So when will that come to me? So when we start desiring like that, then Krishna will give the intelligence. You want to go in that direction? So these are the things you have to do. So then in the classes and everywhere, we start hearing that instructions which will take us in that direction. So first most important thing is the strong desire which we should cultivate and develop. And then that will become easier for us to go in that direction. Once you get the desire, then Krishna is giving intelligence. He will give that type of association. And now you know that these situations I am not able to face properly. So before only we come to know, then accordingly we are prepared for it. Like, so next time when you are getting the situations, then what will happen? Then you will say, okay, this is going to come to me. I should behave like this. So before only you have to work. In that situation you will not be able to do it. But if you work before, like say, now I am going to this meeting or I am going to this sangha and this devotee is going to behave in this way and I am going to get affected. You are already prepared, so the devotee is going to come make a comment or do something, but this time I am I am fighting, but fighting is not with him, fighting is within. So that I am not going to respond in this way, I am prepared. So this is the conscious endeavor every moment. Then only we can come out, because it's a hard work. Hard work, not externally. To be conscious all the time is a hard work. The most difficult thing is to be always conscious. Yes, this is right, this is wrong, this is right, this is wrong. So it's a challenge for us every time. And to the degree we become conscious, to the degree we can come out of it.
Yes, Prabhu. So nicely said. Thank you for that, Prabhu. Very, very grateful to you. So I was thinking, Prabhu, on a follow-up question that we know attachment is bad, whether person or property doesn't make any difference on the spiritual grounds. uh, I can still think of detaching ourselves from the spiritual things, that was car, bungalow, this, that. Okay, fine. We can think of, I mean, it we can relate to. But when it comes to the subtle process of detaching ourselves from our false ego, Prabhu, it's easily said than done. At least I'll speak of my case. Uh, how do we guard, Prabhu, on that subtle portion? Uh,
Three things we have to do, bro. When we are chanting, na, we should chant with detachment. We should know that I am not this body. I am servant. I am a chanter of the holy name. So that time we have to disconnect our mind and just concentrate on the holy name. So the disconnection starts in the holy name. So when we are chanting, you have to see that false ego don't come in between. I am not this, I am not this, I am not this, I am only a chanter of the holy name. Second is, when we are hearing Bhagavatam, we should get absorbed our consciousness in the Bhagavatam and reduce our absorption in the material things. And then we have to be an observer in our daily activities also. That's what fifth chapter of Bhagavad Gita is telling, where Krishna is telling, be an observer. So that is where his humility comes. So when I know I am not the doer, then I will be more humble when I am, faced in certain situations in this life. When people say you did this, yes, Prabhuji, I am, no, thank you very much. But you know that you are an observer, you are not the doer. Like that.
My obeisances to you, Prabhu. My dandavat to you, Prabhu. Wonderful answer. Wonderful. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you so much. And then I concur with Bhakti Sangha management. Prabhu, you are always smiling. Always. Earlier, like a few months before, I heard that comment. What is the secret behind that? And I forgot that answer. If you can recap, that will be nice. But I love that quality of yours. Always smiling. Prabhu, what was your answer at that time? I forgot, Prabhu, few months before. Hare Krishna,
Also,
Prabhu. Thank you so much.
also forgot.
Okay, thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. My
If I
danvats
see
to you,
happy
Prabhu.
devotees like you, I become happy.
Hare Bol. Hare Bol. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Bol. Thank you for the opportunity. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you so much, Prabhuji. Such a wonderful answer. Sunil Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji Dandatam. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Very beautiful class. It was for me only. Prabhuji, just my question is, when devotees appreciate me, like I feel nice, Prabhu. That is false ego. So how do I deal with that, Prabhu? Externally, I say, okay, it is Krishna's mercy, but internally, I know. So how do I deal?
It's good if devotees are appreciating, that is safe for us, because they will also sometimes chastise. So you be attached to devotees, you become closer to devotees, and sometimes one advantage with devotees is they will give both the things. They appreciate also, and there will be devotees they nicely purify also. So be with devotees, even if they are appreciating or they are chastising, don't leave devotees, that is sufficient.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So
Thank you so much.
you be with devotees, everything will be taken care.
So, thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare
Nitya Narasimha Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you for such a wonderful class, especially how to remove the false ego. Thank you. Prabhuji, like you mentioned in the class that we should have attachment towards Vrindavan Dham, and when we are becoming older, like especially after 50 years. So, but is that desire is okay, or that desire is also some sort of false ego, Prabhuji?
That is
And
real
how to
desire,
mold that
bro.
one?
That is
Yes,
should be
Prabhuji.
that is real desire. We all want to go to Vrindavan. That's where Krishna is. That's where all devotees are. That's where all our Goswamis. That's where the Acharyas, and that's where Prabhupada is there. So we all want to go there. So this is where the Vrindavan is not different from the spiritual world. So going Mayapur or Vrindavan, that's actually what all our Acharyas, where they stayed there only. So we want to go there. But now we are not qualified in terms of our consciousness, because even if we go there, we will be in material consciousness. So we have to change our consciousness, and we have to aspire to enter into Vrindavan with that consciousness. So we practice it at our place and then go there and try it like that. So ultimately, we are going to go to Vrindavan. Why we want to stay here in the cities and suffer like this? We want to go there and serve Krishna, right? So That is what Prabhupada created. He wanted like that. So of course now it is all commercial and all city places. That's why Radhanath Maharaj made another alternative Vrindavan in Govardhan Eco Village. But ultimately it's where we all have to go there, Vrindavan only. So
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
mentally make arrangements for yourself, Vrindavan.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Radha Jyoti Mataji, please go ahead with your question, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Madhuri, thank you so much. My humble obeisances to you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances at dust of your lotus feet or to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, I have another question. I was reading and I found one sentence that we should pray for the uh, eyes of love, eyes towards the love of God, something like this. So I want to know how we will have that eyes of love of God.
Yeah, that is what Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santas Sadaiva Hrideshu Vilokayanti. So this is what Brahma Samhita also says, that we should be anointed. The eyes of love means basically whatever we are seeing with the mental state. We are seeing with our mind. That's why we find faults in these people. We find the world different ways. Some people see the world good, some people see bad, some people see it is cheating, some people see this. It's all because we are seeing with our eyes which are anointed with all material conceptions. So if we have the love within our eyes, that means our consciousness is filled with eyes, then we are seeing the world with love, and that's actually what is spiritual world. Then we can see Krishna.
Prabhuji, how we will practice that our emotions will be spiritualized or we have spiritual emotions? How we will practice that in our day-to-day activities?
First, we have to develop Sharanagati emotions. Anukulasya sankalpo patikulasya varjanam rakshisyati vishwasa. So, first work on developing, do things which are favorable to Krishna, don't do things which are unfavorable to Krishna. Know that Krishna is the protector. Don't go to any other person other than Krishna. And we have to only depend on him. And that's all. That's how we when you develop these emotions towards Krishna, then you can get spiritual emotions.
This is very theoretical for me, Prabhuji. Tell me something which is transaction like everyday basis.
This is
What I
what
could
Bhaktivinoda
practice.
Thakur's solution. It's not my solution. He is telling from material emotions to spiritual emotions, you have Sharanagati emotions. So what is not practical? Anukulasya sankalpo. Do whatever is favorable to Krishna. So you do things. You wake up early morning, which is favorable to bhakti. Chant in the morning, that is favorable to bhakti. And follow the authority, that is favorable to bhakti. So that is what is. Do anukulya. So what is not practical? And partikulasya varjanam. So whatever is not favorable to Krishna consciousness, don't offend devotees. Don't find faults in them. Don't try to judge devotees. All these things are not favorable to Krishna consciousness. Don't do it. And you should know Krishna is my protector. So don't go to anybody else other than Krishna for anything. So always depend on Krishna too. So that is what is. So what is not practical in that?
Okay, Prabhuji, will try to do. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, and eternally grateful to you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Harita Mataji sent message to glorifying you, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam, and thank you very much for such an insightful and enlightening class today. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. If anybody have any questions, please go ahead. Otherwise, we can end the call here, Prabhuji, with your question.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Prahladananda Prabhu has already raised the hand. Hari Bol. Prahladananda.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prahlanand Prabhuji, please go ahead with your question, Prabhuji. Sorry, I didn't see that one.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you. Am I audible properly?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Please go ahead, Prabhuji.
am I audible?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, thank you. Prabhuji, in my own attempt in whatever we are learning to fight against false ego, I usually refer to Rushabdev Maharaj advice to his sons. the slok is Yeva Mayi se Kruta Saurudartha Janesu Dehambar Vartikesu Gruhesu Jayati Jarati Matsu Na Priti Yukta Yavadartha Seloke. So in my practical way, I would like to see my wife, my children, and other things in the context of seeing them as spiritual identities. Like my wife, if I talk to her, I see that, oh, she's a spirit soul like me. And someday I have to depart from her. So how much should I be attached to her? Why, even to my kids like that. So this practice I have tried and it works. But I want some more guidance. How about doing this, in further so that I can get more attached to Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Sri Prabhupada, and get detached before I leave the body. So please, guide here if you could, please. So, Dandavat Pranam. Hari Bol.
Yeah, this is what is all Bhagavatam teaching, different pastimes and all. That is all guiding in the direction only. So no need to separately practice detachment, bro. That is the first thing. We don't
Okay.
separately practice detachment. That is Jnana Marga. Ours is Bhakti Marga. Only try to develop attachment to Krishna. Develop attachment to holy name, Bhagavatam, serving Vaishnavas, and do Jive Daya, Name Ruchi, Vaishnava Seva. These are the three things that we have to work on. Other things will automatically come. No need of separately detaching. Just chant, focus on the holy name, just focus on your reading of Bhagavatam, understanding Bhagavatam, going more deeper in that, and then focus on serving Vaishnavas, invite devotees to the home, feed them prasadam, be happy when you are serving Vaishnavas, and try to share this message to some people who don't know about it, Krishna and all. You try to share. This much is sufficient. Everything will come automatically. No need of separate vairagya. We don't practice it. Everything will,
Thank you,
whatever is
Prabhu.
needed,
Hari
Krishna
Bol.
will arrange.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Anyone have any questions?
Mataji, can I ask one more question?
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. Prabhuji, you have time, Prabhuji?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Prabhuji, those who are at home and won't be able to go to temple, how they should celebrate God Purnima?
Online there will be some classes. They can attend Mayapur live, TV live, Vrindavan TV live, and they can celebrate. You fast, you attend kirtans. There are online classes, there are online kirtans, live things are there. You attend kirtan happily, it is also equally beneficial. There's no, it is not less. So attend. Mayapur is there, online TV is there, Mayapur TV. Join, and you can dance in front of your laptop.
That is how I celebrate most of the time, Prabhuji. I can't go to the temple.
You get same benefit, not a problem.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah,
Thank you,
one more
Prabhuji.
raised hand is there, Mataji.
Yes,
Manish
unmuted,
Rai.
Mataji.
Yep. Manish Rai, Prabhuji, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for such a beautiful class. Prabhu, one devotee inquired, they don't have any siblings. So he inquired, can he do his own Antim Sanskara or chanting is fine? As in one class you have said that chanting is fine and Sanskara is secondary thing, if done sincerely and if initiated. So Prabhu, please tell something. He inquired about this.
Yeah, sufficient, bro, because that's what Krishna arranged for him. That's the situation Krishna kept him. So you just have to go with whatever situation Krishna arranged. So he will take care of it. You just have to practice bhakti, and whatever he has to go, wherever he has to, Krishna will decide. So not a problem. He just have to focus on serving Krishna and chanting the holy name sincerely. That will be sufficient.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Anybody have any questions? It looks like nobody have any questions, Prabhuji. We can end the call here with your permission. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for an enlightening class today. We are very grateful to you and we look forward to your association again and again in the future. Let's pay our obeisance to Prabhuji.
सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः।
ग्रंथ श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, लीला प्रभुपाद की जय, राधा प्रमोद प्रभु जी की जय।
जय। Thank you, Prabhuji, for beautiful class as always. Hare Krishna. Thank you everyone for joining today's Srimad Bhagavatam class. Hare Krishna, Lalita Mataji and Dinabandhu Prabhu. Hare Bol. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, for encouraging everyone. Hare Krishna.
Radhe Radhe.